you have a lot of anger in your relationship, chances are you have trouble with respect in your relationship. And in my opinion, respect is more important than love. That we can keep a relationship without love and not a relationship without respect. I was driving one night listening to a podcast on respect, and I was thinking to myself, like, I have a respectful relationship, right? I mean, we're not hitting each other. And I really had to reflect and think about, well, what does it even mean to have respect in relationship? And if you're like me, you grew up in a home where our parents would say things like, don't cry before I give you something to cry about. Or if we expressed our opinion, it was don't sass back, don't talk back. Or maybe, the old children are to be seen and not heard, and like go outside and play. So I don't think there was any malicious intent so much as I think it was just a difference in parenting practices. And you can see, like in that model, that's not very respectful. What would the child learn in that situation? Probably that the other person's thoughts are more important than their own. So I was reflecting on respect in my own relationship, and of course, we weren't hitting each other or calling each other names, and so I thought I came to the conclusion, well, yeah, okay, so it's respectful. But what I grew to learn is that the more respectful a relationship is, the deeper the love can grow. That it is through respect that we build safety and security, and that's where a relationship can go from good to great to amazing. It's what frees us inside of that safety. So respect can be quite subtle, though, and that's what I want to focus on today, because it's something like accepting one another's emotions and the differences, the different thoughts that we might have on a topic, being able to 100% let that be okay. It's okay if your partner is upset and hurt by something that makes absolutely no sense to you, that your job in a respectful sense would be to accept that and hear that so that you can understand them more deeply. And then disagreements, that's a hot one, right? Disagreements are essential in any relationship. They're normal, they're healthy. How are those being navigated? Are they navigated in a way that brings you closer together, or is it navigated in a way that tears you apart and creates distance? Respect would be bringing you together, accepting those differences. Respect would also want to hear the truth. Respect would definitely not want people to pretend or to hold back or to hide. People want to hear the truth out of respect, because that's what's going on for the partner. And I think too, people believe in the good intentions of their partner. They don't believe their partner means to hurt them. If they come home late, it's because something genuinely happened that made them late, not because they didn't want to be with their partner, or perhaps they were being passive aggressive or something like that. So there may also be some ideas about respect that are individual to different people or cultures, and so it's important to talk to your partner about what they see as respectful, and you to reflect on what's respectful for you so you can share it with them. So if you're wanting to increase the amount of respect in your relationship, don't look to your partner, begin with yourself. That I would nudge you towards how much are you listening to yourself and respecting what you feel and what your thoughts are. Are you honoring those? Are you setting boundaries for yourself? Are you able to follow through on your own behalf? That's important, I think, because when you're doing it for yourself, you'll recognize whether or not you have it with another, and you'll be able to take a stand for it from strength and wholeness, and not any place of woundedness, like you have to do this for me, or else. That's where fights begin to escalate and people get into the standoffs and big disagreements or arguments that don't end. So I am Lori Friesen. You can find me over at lorifriesen.com. I guide women to own the depth of their worth and the truth of their being so that they can express themselves fully, authentically, truly in the world. It is the path to good relationships with other people when we have a good relationship with ourselves. lorifriesen.com. Please, please, please leave a comment if anything I've said touched you or sparked a thought. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.